Hey everyone, what is going on? My name is Rebalance, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing what was added in the new console update for Payday 2 on Xbox One and PS4. Before I do that though, I just want to thank everyone who tuned into the live stream I did earlier today. It was a ton of fun to do, and we actually managed to break 100 concurrent viewers on stream, which was absolutely mental, considering I'd never even broken 50 before. So thank you all so much for swinging by and checking that out. It means the world to me. But there's not a great deal to talk about this update, and I have to admit, out of all the updates Payday have released, this is probably the worst one. Doesn't mean it's particularly awful, but there are a number of things in there that really aren't that good. So either way, we're going to go into it, cover the main details, not cover every single thing, because there's like loads of weapon stat changes, which I can just kind of sum up. But let's start off with what we already knew was coming, which was the Duke character pack, and then the Alaskan Deal, Cursed Kill Room, and Safe House Nightmare. We discussed a little bit in yesterday's video that there was a potential for other heists potentially coming into the game, for instance Diamond Heist, or Brooklyn Bank, or Reservoir Dogs. Unfortunately, none of those made it into the update. The only three heists that we got were indeed Alaskan Deal, Cursed Kill Room, and Safe House Nightmare. And having played through all three of them on stream, my conclusions are that Alaskan Deal is quite a good fun heist, it's a good time, but both Cursed Kill Room and Safe House Nightmare I'm not a huge fan of. Cursed Kill Room is probably better, but Safe House Nightmare I couldn't even beat on Overkill. It's just an absolute nightmare with all the headless dozers and cloakers. I'll give it a bit more of a go in my own time, but it's just not the best heist, and Cursed Kill Room isn't that much better. But Alaskan Deal, I like. It's a good heist, it's an easy heist, and it's a quick heist, and it's really fun to play, and I really enjoyed it. Plus, the custom outfits on the heist is always nice, just like Green Bridge, and just like Diamond Heist when we get that eventually, so that's always a nice change as well, so that's quite cool. As for Duke, I quite like his character. I haven't seen too much of him, didn't play as him on stream, but I did play as him a little bit before stream, and I like his voice actor. I think the voice actor they chose for Duke's character was really good. He seems a little bit serious, but that might just be the way his character is, and I know he's a fan favourite on PC, so I quite like him. I think he's a cool addition to the gang. The Stoic perk deck, I'm still earning on getting perk points towards that. I'll do a Stoic build at some point in the future once I got that perk deck completed and made a good build for it. But I'm also currently working on a build for the Grim 12-gauge shotguns. The Grims, however, are not the best gun in the game, and there's a couple of reasons to that. First off, they're not very good above Overkill. I've tried them on Mayhem, and they're okay. They're not amazing. I haven't tried above that, which is what worries me. But the problem with the Grim 12-gauge shotguns is that they break the game. And I'm not joking. You think I could be having a laugh here. I'm going to roll a couple of clips from my stream here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. The first clip is when I was using them on Cursed Kill Room, which was just a mess because the game ended up freezing for 5 seconds and then actually picked up and carried on again. And then the second clip is where the game actually froze because somebody else was using the Grim shotguns and it wasn't even me. Something about the shotguns, I feel like it's the similar principle to what happens with the Judge. If you ever fire a Judge shotgun against a wall in any heist at all, you're right up against the wall and you fire the Judge all 5 rounds, right, one after the other, you'll notice that the shotgun shells don't hit the wall straight away. They take a bit of time, the frame rate will drop a bit, and then all the shells will load in on the wall. That's only 5 shotgun shells. With the Grim that has all the extra magazine capacity, with the skills you can get, you have 46 rounds, and the fire rate's quicker. So what I'm thinking is the shotgun shells fire so fast the game can't handle it, and the entire game just completely collapses and breaks. So it's not great. It isn't that good to have the Grim shotguns, and it has a lasting effect when other people use it and the whole heist just basically loses its frame rate, even when you switch weapons and stop using them. So it's not great. The Grim shotguns I want to like, but because of what they do to the game, it's really not that fun at the moment, and I'm a bit disappointed that Overkill didn't see this as an issue before they fixed it. I know not everyone before they released the update, sorry. I know everyone have said different things. Some people are experiencing this, some people aren't. But let's roll those clips, then we can move on to the rest of the update. I'm so sorry about the sound. I keep saying it, but this is not fun to play, and it's probably not fun to watch either. And the sound's gone fully again. This game just never ceases to amaze me. It's actually gone fully. The sound is gone. Guys, who loves a good silent ASMR stream? Oh, there goes the game. You know, I wouldn't have minded being given a few heists. Oh, wait. What? Are you telling me the game got stuck for 5 seconds and didn't freeze? Oh my god, Overkill. I would have preferred the game to crash then. Alright. Can I please be revived? Honestly, this update hasn't impressed me. I thought like at least getting a bit of content would be nice, but I'm still feeling... Oh, the sound's cut out again. Okay, it's the Grims. King using the Grims is screwing the game up. Any second now, the game is going to completely crash, and I'm going to give up all hope. And I'm going to turn this game off, and the stream is... There we go. There's the game crashing. Get ready, and then in about 5 seconds, it's going to reboot, and it's going to be fine. Oh, it actually crashed, did it? Oh, there you go, then. It's the Grims. It is the Grims. There you go. So, pro tip, don't use the dual-wheel Grim shotguns, because King You just crashed my game. So yeah, putting aside what happened there with the Grim shotguns, which hopefully Overkill can address at some point soon and get a hotfix out, I'd like to think. Other than that, there isn't a lot else added to the game. We have had the difficulty rebalance, which means now 1 down has become death sentence, and the 1 down modifier can be toggled for whatever difficulty you'd like to play. On top of that, the new 1 down skull has been added, and the original 1 down skull has been renamed to death sentence. We've also got a few mega masks. We've got Mega Sydney, Mega Clover, and Mega Rust, which are quite nice. Sydney and Clover, you get 1 of each for logging in, whereas Rust has to be earned through infamous card drops. There's also the new pixel masks for Hoxton, Dallas, Chains, and Wolf. A few other masks here and there, like the 7 Deadly Sins in the Halloween heist, which you're supposed to get through Cursed Kill Room. You just earn them like you would on PC, according to Goris. But I've been told by numerous people that that is not how it works, even though Goris has said so. So I'll have to look into that. I'll investigate. But they're the new masks as well. There's a few others in there, but you can always check those out and give them a look. I don't want to list every single one. But alongside the fact that they have done the difficulty rebalance, they have also nerfed and removed Specialized Killing. I shouldn't have just said nerfed, should have just said removed. But Specialized Killing, the skill that we all know and you no doubt love, that increased suppressed damage by 30%, has now been removed from the game on Xbox One and PS4, right behind PC, which had it removed a few months ago. Now, to me, I'd said this in the past, it doesn't bother me because I'd already pretended like the skill had been gone for ages. So, to me, it makes no difference, but I know a lot of people have been relying on it. But as a result, a number of SMGs, assault rifles, and sniper rifles, I'm pretty sure, were buffed to accommodate this damage reduction from the removal of the skill. Not every weapon was buffed, I have to admit, and guns such as the Grim 12-gauge shotguns that would have benefited from that suppressed skill really should have their damage buff more, but there's nothing really I can do about that. That's not in my power. It just would be nice to see. And other than that, a couple of other AI and difficulty changes. Death Sentence has been nerfed a little bit. Enemies now take over 300% less damage, as well as the addition of minigun dozers on Death Wish and above, and the Medic Dozer exclusive to Death Sentence, both of which were characters that were only introduced through Crime Spree on PC and then made general enemies afterwards. So for us, we don't even have Crime Spree and we got those, which doesn't feel like the best thing to do. I would have liked Crime Spree to come in at the same time, but there's nothing really we can do about that. We've got it, just better get on with it. But in terms of weapons, other than the Grim 12-gauge shotguns, the only other things that were added were the compact 40mm grenade launcher and Duke's cross-kill guard pistols, which can be single or dual-wielded, as well as the pen and leather sap melee weapons, the pen being a pencil. Don't know why it's called a pen, but I mean, who am I to judge? It doesn't really matter. It's a pencil you stab people with. If you like John Wick, you like the melee weapon. Simple as. If you don't like John Wick, you don't get the reference, you probably won't use the melee weapon. But other than that, no other big features were added. I know some people wanted to see screen filters. Those haven't been added to the game. The LMG bipod field of view glitch that I've mentioned in the past has not been fixed, which is just something that I don't like as much. People who don't use bipods and LMGs won't notice. But that's something that annoys me. I was hoping it would have got fixed. Unfortunately, it hasn't. Other than that, we haven't had Crime Spree, we haven't had Team AI, no Safe House, no Safes and Skins. Those last two, the Safe House and Safes and Skins, we didn't expect anyway. But I was hoping Team AI might have seen its way over onto consoles, just hasn't, unfortunately. And I want to just talk very quickly about the whole Continental Coins issue. I mentioned in the last video that Goris had put a hint right at the very end about saving your coins up because they might need room for them. It turns out that Goris did not at all mean that coins were coming. When somebody actually asked Goris if coins were coming and they were referring to what he said in his post, he replied saying, "No coins in this update, just saying we may need some space for coins in your bank in the future." So, as far as I'm concerned, I don't really know why they mentioned coins, because it feels like it's just kind of a bit of a tease, like, oh, get ready, coins might be coming, and then, oh, they're not coming, actually, we just thought we'd leave it in there for a joke. So I don't really know why that's there, but overall, that sums up the update pretty much. There isn't really a lot to cover, and honestly, I preferred the update in February. The February update didn't even add any new heists, but the LMG buff and the changes to certain stats and things, I felt gave it a lot more replayability to the game. Instead, this time there's just been a few new heists. 2 of the 3 I'm not really big fans of, and weapons which break the game. I don't want to be negative towards Overkill because I'm grateful we got an update, and as far as I'm concerned, any content is good content. The fact that we've got updates is good, but honestly, the Grims should not have been put into the game if they're going to break the game. So I really hope they get addressed and the Grims get fixed, because the game crashing due to a shotgun being added is not cool, it's not a good look, and I'm not a fan. So hopefully that gets addressed, but that pretty much sums up the update. So what do I think of it? I honestly think it's probably the worst update we've had so far. And I don't mean it in a way that it was bad as such, even though it did have its downsides, because as I've said, any update is a good update as far as I'm concerned, because we get new heists, new character, perk decks, weapons, you know, a little bit helps, and it goes a long way. So as far as I'm concerned, that's good, but if you compare it to everything else Overkill have done with consoles, it doesn't really come up to the same standard that the rest have done. So, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. However, what I will say is, Goris has said repeatedly that there's going to be 2 parts to this update. This is only the first part, and he's been hyping up the second part to be so much better. So as far as I'm concerned, as long as the second part delivers a lot more than this one has, then there's no loss at all here, and getting an update that wasn't as good now won't mean as much going forward. So that pretty much sums up everything to talk about. So what I want to know from now on is what you guys think about this update. Leave a comment down below, give me your thoughts. What do you think was good about the update? What do you think was bad? Have you seen the live stream that I did? Have you seen what I talked about in there? Do you agree about what I said in there and what other people have been talking about? Leave all your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section. As always, leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. Other than that, that sums up the update. So if there's anything else you'd like to know, feel free to ask me any questions, send me them. Comment section on YouTube is preferable because that's where I can reply faster, and Xbox is trying to be a bit glitchy at the moment with me, so I'm getting a bit too many messages. But the other source is Twitter. I've mentioned this on my live streams before, but if you do have a Twitter account, please go and follow me over there because I tweet out everything to do with the channel over there. I don't use the Facebook page, and I don't have the community tab on YouTube yet. That community tab is only unlocked for channels with 10,000 subscribers, so if we can get there at some point, then I can use that community tab. But until then, Twitter is the #1 source for information, so please keep that in mind. But other than that, thank you all very much for watching. As I've already said, please leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new and you're excited for some more Payday 2 DLC content. Other than that, thank you all so much for your support. We have gained a ton of subscribers since this update was revealed, and on stream we got so much attention from people on stream, and we got so many concurrent viewers. It was amazing. You all are the best community I could ask for, and I'm so grateful for everything you guys have been doing. So thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. So thank you all very much for watching. As I've said, do leave a like if you enjoyed, and other than that, subscribe if you are new. And guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy.